We have some questions from our followers. This one is from Josie Jimenez, and she wants to know who and what inspires your critical thinking and creativity.
The answer is there were people who inspired me before. I used to be Fermi and Einstein. Unfortunately, now I lean, now a longer hindsight, I've seen that Einstein's had a somewhat bigger impact, even though I thought Fermi was an amazing guy because he did both theory and experiment. And if you saw Oppenheimer, you you saw him briefly in the he didn't get much of a starring role in that picture, but Madame Curie. So when I got the Nobel Prize, I had been scheduled to go to a meeting about doing a new satellite in France. They postponed the meeting. It was right during the time I was going to get the Nobel. They postponed the meeting for 5 days so I could go. So I went to that meeting, and while I was there, they said, "Is there anything you want to do?" And I said, "Oh, I'd like to see Marie Curie's lab." And so they saved her lab completely. And I went in and I had a picture of me sitting behind her desk. And they said, "By the way, her desk is radioactive." And they brought and they brought in a Geiger counter, and it goes her desk. They didn't understand stuff. Her desk was hot as could be. She was storing pieces of curium and plutonium and something. Well, not plutonium, but various radioactive materials that she's working with. And they have in that place, they have a nice little museum of all the things that you could buy that had radioactivity in them because it was good for your health. And when that first time I went to Italy and Greece, they used to advertise on the bottle of the water what the radioactivity was, and because people thought that was a good thing. They didn't understand what the environmental impact was. And it takes a while to learn that, but it's amazing what she did. And she just worked really hard and was really smart, right? Am I ready to be like her? So she inspired me, but the fact is, there comes a time when you inspire yourself, when you can't help, you got so used to thinking and doing stuff, you can't help yourself. You try and think about things, and you try and stuff, and you try and figure out how to be more creative and think out of the box and do a different kind of way. And part of that comes from trying to teach students. Do you realize how hard it is to teach people to do stuff? It's like, I had a sign in my office in Hong Kong that says, I try to improve and make things more idiot-proof, but they keep making better idiots.
Oh my God, okay.